Hello, folks. This is Old Truth Speaker, coming to you with some more news from the world of politics and the campaign for the President of the United States. Yes, again, it's another thing. This is short. They had the Democratic debate tonight um, on PBS between candidates Hillary Clinton and Senator Bernie Sanders. And well, before we get into to that, like I said, I'm not going to take too much of your time now. It's been a long, busy week and a long time. The thing is that Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump won the New Hampshire caucus race. Can you imagine they won the primary? They won. And the margin by which Bernie Sanders won Bernie Sanders won was 60% for the Democrats, and Donald Trump was 35%. Now, the margin by which he won over Hillary, over over Hillary, I'm sorry, tongue got tied, dealt a big blow to the establishment. It was like a rejection of Hillary Clinton and her ideas. And Hillary Clinton does have deep ties in New Hampshire. He even stole the women vote in New Hampshire. And Trump tapped into a well, as it was written, Trump tapped into a well of anxiety among Republicans and independent in New Hampshire, according to the data. And it's those people who worry about illegal immigrants, economic turmoil, and the threat of a terrorist attack on American soil. And Trump has always been outspoken. And like I said, a lot of the things that Mr. Trump says, he's not politically correct because he's not a politician. But a lot of things that man said is he's just telling you the truth. Well, I want to vote for Tom Green. Look at what these people stand for. I don't even have to take. Look, they're exposing it. There have never been in the history of America a campaign quite like this one. Everybody's saying it all over the world. Even the terrorists make comments on it. Can you believe? Talking about buffoonery, most of it. I mean, but this is just what the type of person Trump is. It's just the type of person Bernie Sanders is. It's just the type of person Hillary Clinton, Marco Rubio, and Tom Cruise. It's just now they're just gutter politics. And the thing about, like I'll say, I'm gonna get on Donald Trump just a little bit. It's not going to be long. Donald Trump, like I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He's telling you these people are lobbying for the big business and super PACs and big businesses that are literally making these extremely large donations to their campaign. Some as much as $5 million and over. Bernie Sanders said it tonight to Hillary Clinton. They're just making these Wall Street. They're just making these big donations and these big businesses just for the fun of it, huh? No, you have to lobby for what they tell you to. Even they're telling you they're just separating white from black. Did you see what they said? What the first time I've heard that? How the white community feels. How they're literally being left back economically. A high school diploma isn't much today. They said it. Even a college diploma. Do you know how many people with college diplomas are waiting tables? Really? Talking about economic equality? That's hogwash. That's a lie. Well, one person asked me, where are they going to get all this money from? Where the hell you think they're going to get it from? Make those suckers pay. Do you know that there's over 92 million people that are unemployed? I've had some people leave me some messages that were just, well, anyway, this is quick. Bernie Sanders had a meeting today with Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton, you see, the Black Caucus endorsed Hillary Clinton for president. Can you imagine this? And John Lewis said, I didn't see him in any of the marches, but I've seen the Clintons. Really? They built a Hillary march? Oh, they did? Bernie Sanders, and I know this, was arrested fighting for the desegregation of schools and houses. And this was in Chicago. He marched, and that's a fact. He literally marched in the 1960s in the civil rights movement, in the marches that Dr. King had. He was locked up in a jail. Was Hillary or Bill ever locked up? Hypocrites, phonies, and liars. Now, this is the first time I've ever seen Al Sharpton as directly opposed to John Lewis, the civil rights icon and all this here, and the Black Caucus. And just like I've been saying, he said, I've got something against the Clintons. He is unhappy. I quote, this is from the source, about Clinton and the 2008 remark they made about Obama calling his narrative a fairy tale. This is just what Bill Clinton did. That's what he said. He also is unhappy with the welfare reform Clinton crafted with the help of congressional Republicans in 1996. That affected a large amount of single parents, single black females who were parents. He's also unhappy. This is what he said again, Reverend Sharpton. He is very unhappy that Bill Clinton signed a 3-strike that in 1996 his 1994 crime bill that led to mass incarceration of African Americans for doing the same thing white Americans were doing. Do you understand? Lies and propagandas. That's all this is. Political buffoonery. They're liars and snakes in the grass. Do you understand that? You have our allies, some of our allies have literally turned away from us. We've become so disgusting. The soldiers overseas crying. I mean, you can't blame them. They feel like they're all alone. Talking about they're trying to get the black vote, Hillary Clinton, by keep standing up for President Obama. That's not what you said when you was running against him in 2008. That's why Al Sharpton didn't want nothing to do with him. I'm not voting for Hillary Clinton either. I don't blame you. They destroyed more black lives and people of color lives than the last 3 Republicans. Not the first black president. Let's blame the white man. We have to read and do research on these people. At least know a minute bit about what they stand for. I mean, nobody can read the future. But it's amazing that Trump, for the Republican Party, and Sanders won the primary in New Hampshire. And Hillary Clinton has deep ties from the Democratic side in New Hampshire. I find that amazing, like everybody else. But in the debate, she went low and she hit him, saying that he said something bad about Barack Obama. I wasn't impressed with the debate at all. It was pure political buffoonery. It was 2 hot parts in the whole thing. What happened to the Benghazi email? Where's the Benghazi email? Well, let's give up those 222 emails that you got hit back. Let's talk about the Benghazi, Hillary. Let's talk about Benghazi. Like, you got a lot of people killed. Let's talk about Benghazi. Let's talk about the NAFTA trade agreement that your husband signed that practically destroyed the middle class in America, black and white. Because there was a whole section in debate, they're talking about white America, middle class are feeling left out because they're dying in high numbers. They're dying from alcoholism, over-the-counter drugs, and heroin overdoses in large numbers. And the numbers are growing because a lot of them can't get jobs either. So it's not just blacks they're destroying. The big business and special interest groups are destroying and wiping out the middle class when you have the top 1% have more than 50, over 50% of America. Oh, sorry, I was getting a little excited. We have to be careful of who we're voting for. Yeah, we have to be careful. Pure political buffoonery, liars and thieves. America's an allegory. Yeah, it's a business. That's what it is now. You went overseas and got countless Donald Trump assistants. And you went overseas and got tens of thousands of citizens and thousands of American soldiers killed for nothing. White, black, I don't care what color you are. Our children matter. That's our future. I don't care who you are, what color. Watch out before you vote for these clowns, because all they are is want to separate the people and get us at each other's throat. Well, literally, there's not that much difference. Read. Pick up a book and read. I want our black people to read. God bless, folks. We really need it.